Okay, take a look at this, my friends. We've got a brand new free promo code champion in Raid Shadow Legends starting today. We can get our hands on for free Fimo the Cyclops.
And claim the legendary.
Promo code FIMO for new players only. So we're going to take a look at Fimo on a new account to see if he's worth using. Is he better than Pelops? We're going to figure that out today. If you want to do this, make sure you click the link in the description or scan the QR code over there in the corner as well, because when you do that, you get all of these champions as you level up too. So you're going to be able to get Fimo with your new player promo code and all of my promo link champions, which is pretty cool. Now, if you're already playing on Player in Play, make sure to close that down first. If you're on a mobile device, it's only going to work if you do this on a phone that's never played Raid before, so I'd really recommend doing it on PC instead. Close down Raid Shadow Legends first. Then once you're in Player in Play, what you want to do is just underneath me here, you'll see your name. You want to click that and then click the log out button and then completely close down Player in Play here. This step is really important. And then once you've done that, yeah, just click the link in my description or scan the QR code on the screen. And if we click that, it's going to take us to my new promo code link. And I mean, if you want to start a new code to get Fimo anyway, you may as well get my freebies too, right? It's really worth it. So we're going to do a new account called Fimo Merch. And maybe we'll do a bit of a challenge run to see how good he really is. Go through the sign up process here. It will say download started. Now, this is really important. You'll need to open this. Even if you've already installed Player in Play, you'll need to open this particular file. And what will happen is then Raid Shadow Legends will appear like this. And if you haven't installed it yet, you'll have to install it. But if you have, it'll say this application is already installed in your computer. So just click that button and then you'll get put into Player in Play and Raid will open up and you'll be straight inside the Raid tutorial. And from here, you just got to go through the tutorial section. I'll show you when we get there. It's just loading at the moment. As we see, here's a tutorial. You just got to go through this. I would suggest choosing Kale as your starter when you get the option to. Right, we've just done the start of the tutorial. We can now choose Kale as our starter. And then at this point, we got to listen to the Arbiter and basically click a bunch of yellow arrows. Fimo's not going to appear in your inbox until you do this. So yeah, just keep clicking wherever Arbiter tells you. Click through the yellow arrows. And in just a little minute, you'll be able to get your inbox unlocked. And that's when you'll see Fimo. So just keep clicking and we'll get there in a second. Right, we've done it. Once Arbiter says you have learned well, you have access to the inbox. I forgot. Well, we're going to get a bunch of these things, the guaranteed rewards, which is nice. Click all those. You won't get Fimo straight away. You'll get your hands on Narma, because that's my link champion. What you now need to do is go to the promo codes and now type in the promo code Fimo. And there it is. Look at that. Fimo is in our inbox. Yes, Fimo and Narma, they're both magic champs. Fimo is a defense champ, not a HP champ like Pelops. And he's obviously part of the Argonauts faction. So let's take all of these. Bam, 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 bam. Thank you, Narma. Let's grab you. And let's have a look at Fimo. So we know Pelops is amazing. He's one of the best champions, even all the way up into the late game. But let's take a little bit of a look at Fimo. So defense champion, a 30% ally defense aura. So that's going to help in your any early game, to be honest. Campaign farming, anything like that. Extra 30% defense is nice. His A1 attacks one enemy, has an 80% chance of decreasing the target's turn meter by 15%. Damage based on defense. And if you book that up, you can increase the damage and the debuff chance up to a maximum of 25%. On the A2, we have Good Shepherd, which has an active effect and a passive effect. The active effect places a 60% increased defense buff and a shield buff on all allies for 2 turns. The value of the shield is proportional to this champion's defense. These buffs are protected if there are any other dead allies when the skill is used. So obviously he does damage based on his attack, right? As you can see here, his damage is based on his defense. So this A2 is going to boost his defense, which means he's going to do even more damage. It is on a 5-turn cooldown though, and that will be reduced to a 3-turn cooldown once you've fully booked it up. And then we've got this. Instantly activates this skill whenever an ally is killed. Instantly activating this skill will not put it on cooldown or work even when the skill is on cooldown. If there are multiple champions on the team with the skill, only one will activate. So, you know, maybe useful in like arena or clan boss. Early game campaign farming, not going to be that good. Like super early game, you want your team to be alive. You don't want to be dead. So this passive is never really going to trigger anyway. But maybe if you're like doing food farming, like Brutal 12-3, that could be good. It's not any damage here. It's literally just a passive ability. So, you know. And then we've got an attacks one enemy. Has a 75% chance of placing a stun debuff for 2 turns. Also, a 75% chance of fully decreasing the target's turn meter. If the stun debuff was successfully placed, then attacks all enemies except the initial target. Has a 75% chance of placing a stun debuff on all enemies for 1 turn. Also, has a 75% chance of decreasing all enemies' turn meters by 25%. So this is a really, really interesting ability. If you get the debuff, if you get it booked up, the debuff chance will go to 100%. Obviously, you're still going to need the accuracy to hit it. And you can reduce the cooldown by 1. So it's a 3-turn cooldown that basically starts with a single stun and then turns it into a AoE stun and AoE attack. It hits all enemies, right? Besides the initial target, and stuns all enemies. So it's kind of, in a way, like an Armand's. But with a little bit of extra faff added to it. You need to make sure you've got enough accuracy. In arena, this could do really well, right? If you build him with enough speed, this is going to cruise you through arena. He could be a really good arena champion just because this turns out to be an AoE stun and an AoE attack, right? It's going to hit 3 of those arena champs instead of 4. But it's going to stun all 4 of them with a single move. This is where his power is going to be. He's probably not going to be super fast in campaign clearing. He doesn't have any good AoEs, to be honest. Like, he's not got any all enemy attacks. You know, this one will do an all enemy attack, but that's it. And then we got the passive. Increases this champion's defense by 3%. Up to 30 and max HP by 5%, up to 50 for each stun debuff successfully landed by this champion. Allies are immune to stun debuffs while under a shield buff placed by this champion's Good Shepherd skill. So he counters other stunners in arena, and he also stuns people. If you want a good arena champ, I feel like he might be it. I think it's going to be a little bit of a slow one on campaign, and you can see here he's really getting rated in arena. If that is what you want to do, like if you just wish you had Armands, he's kind of like a Timu Armands in a weird way. Like, he will work if you have the accuracy and the speed, and he's going to win early game arena really, really quickly. Every other part of gameplay, I think Pelops will probably end up being better. I'm not going to lie. I can't really say that he's going to beat out Pelops in terms of campaign speed, but it's cool to see that we've got another promo code champion if this is what you're looking for. So if you're looking for a challenge account to maybe speedrun arena, I definitely think this could be the one. Let me know what you think. And as always, I'll see you all in the comments. Cheerio.